Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this is the weekly reading for the Divine Feminine for the week of August 23rd to the 30th. So let's just jump right in. This reading completely mirrors the Divine Masculine. So if you haven't already watched the Divine Masculine video, be sure to watch that so you see how this story literally mirrors one another, and it blew my mind as I was pulling the cards. So you guys' weekly obstacle and lesson is the Hanged Man. So your lesson this week is to chill the fuck out, Divine Feminine. It's really to let the dust settle. And if you watch the Divine Masculine's reading, you'll understand why that is. So literally, the obstacles with this weekly challenge, you got the King of Swords, exactly where the Divine Masculine got the Queen of Swords. And then you have the Five of Wands. So that's how I know this exactly mirrored each other. And also the Hangman came out as their outcome. So two cards literally mirrored one another. And then kind of a little bit of the outcome later kind of mirrors theirs as well. But basically what's going on is you and the Divine Masculine are not having a good time together. Like, you guys are just arguing and bickering. You guys are both on defense mode. So he is the King of Swords, and this is the obstacle. He keeps saying things. He keeps arguing with you, especially with this Five of Wands energy. You guys just keep butting heads. You guys keep getting into these little tiffs, and the tiffs just blow up, and it's like you guys have all these beautiful ideas together, but you guys can't seem to agree on something. And mind you, this Divine Masculine can be a business partner, it can be your significant other, it can be your brother, your dad, whatever this Divine Masculine is to you in your life. Or it can just be your own internal energy, because everything can be internal as well. So yeah, you guys just aren't getting along. You guys aren't seeing eye to eye. There's just a lot of conflict. So this reading is pretty quick because of the Divine Masculines and the summary of it all. But yeah, the Hangman is just asking you to chill out, let this energy fizzle out and dissipate, because there has been a lot of flares with arguing and just fighting and just a lot of confrontation going on. There's just been a lot of verbal confrontation between the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So yeah, we just need a little woo-saw period. So how to combat this obstacle? We have Seven of Cups, and then we have Four of Wands. So what I was getting from these cards is kind of the Divine Feminine has a lot of dreams and a lot of like fantasies about what she wants to do with the Divine Masculine, about what she wants to accomplish with the Divine Masculine. Maybe even just dreams of her own without the Divine Masculine. But it's causing like all of this energy to be kind of worn out and spread out thinly. And it's kind of making the Divine Feminine very scattered mentally and emotionally. And it's like your heart and your mind are not connected as one right now. So the medicine to how to combat this is focus on one thing, one simple thing that you can do to solidify this union or this dynamic. What is one thing that you two can work on together that can bring you the foundation that the Four of Wands offers? This is a solid unity. This is a unification of two people. So there is great potential and progress to be made within this dynamic. But what is one thing that we can stabilize from this Seven of Cup energy? Because these are all about fantasies and illusions, and this can cause confusion. So pick one thing of these fantasies and dreams that you have that can become tangible. What is one thing out of the Seven of Cups energy that you can actually manifest into reality together? Can you guys create the business that you have been talking about? Can you get to the gym together and start a workout routine like you've been talking about? Can you guys hold each other accountable for your diets? Can you guys offer one another the emotional support that maybe you guys aren't getting elsewhere in your lives at this moment? What is one thing that you can focus on this upcoming week to stabilize and bring into reality together? Once you put your focus and attention on that, rather than spreading your ideas out all over the place, it'll be a lot easier to kind of have a steady pace with one another. Because right now you both just have a million brilliant ideas. You guys just have a million things that you want to create either by yourselves or together, but there is something to be collaborated on in this dynamic, and there is one reason why you guys are involved in each other's lives. So figure out whatever this is and bring it into reality and put your energy into that rather than thinking about everything, because this is what is making the divine feminine so defensive. You just have all of these dreams and passions that it's being spread out so much to where it's causing just defensive energy, because maybe you want to focus on this idea when he wants to focus on this one. Maybe you want to focus on your own projects and he wants to focus on things together. So you guys really just aren't in accord right now, and you guys aren't really on the same page. Like I said, the divine masculine does not have to be your counterpart or significant other. It can be just a divine masculine energy present in your life. So I don't want you to think that this is only limited to people with significant others. This can be your father, that's your divine masculine, that maybe you keep bumping heads with. This can be your brother. This can be a best guy friend that maybe you guys have some business ideas together and you guys just can't seem to get on the same track. So I don't want it to become a closed-minded video, especially because the readings are mirroring each other, to where people just think that that's all it is, because it can be broader than that. So like I said, focusing on one idea that you can solidify and bring in together into this dimension. So the outcome of this is, after you kind of dissipate that Seven of Cups energy and the fantasy of what could be, and focus on what can you create and what can become with this Four of Wands energy, you step into the energy of the Queen of Wands, where she is a passionate being. She is fiery. She's creative. So you're going to be immersed in this energy of just creative fluidity, which is going to just help you further this stable idea. So once you have this stable idea, that's when the Queen of Wands comes in to provide, okay, we have this one idea. What can we do with this idea? What else can we bring to this idea? And that's what's going to make it progress and become something beautiful. We also have the High Priestess as the outcome. You're not going to get all the answers right away. Is this right? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this the project we're supposed to be working on? Is this the right idea? Is this the right approach? You're not going to get all those answers. Sorry to tell you that, but you're just not. The High Priestess isn't going to give you any answers until she's ready to. But that's okay. And I'm here to tell you it's okay. It is okay to not have everything mapped out. That is the whole point in your journey. That is the whole point in existing, is to experience life and not know. Because if you knew everything, then why the fuck would you even come here? Like, why would you even incarnate here if you just knew everything that was going to go, this way or that way? That's boring. So letting go of that control, letting go of that expectation to get all the answers, that's also going to bring you into the energy of the Temperance. That is going to balance out not only yourself, but this dynamic. It is going to bring balance to this dynamic and in this energy. And then we leave off with the Three of Cups. It's going to bring you into this energy of celebration. You are going to have something worth celebrating, because now you guys are on the same track. Now you guys are getting somewhere. So to summarize the reading, we started off with the Hangman, asking you to chill out, let go of control, because that's really what's causing a lot of defensive things as well. The reason for being defensive is your King of Swords right here, as well as the Five of Wands. So just a lot of arguments and everything. How to combat that energy is by focusing on one of these fantasies and dreams that you have, is to bring this tangible thing into reality and stabilize it and put it on a solid foundation. And the outcome is it's going to bring you all this new creative energy and going to ignite all these other passions. Once again, let go of the control. You're not going to get all the answers right away. You'll get them over time. But once you release control, it's going to restore a balance to both you and your person, your partner, your dynamic, whatever. And then it's going to cause for celebration, because now you guys will be in harmony. You guys will be on the right track. So yeah, if you haven't seen the Divine Masculine video, definitely check that out, because literally these two messages mirror each other like I've never experienced, at least with my own personal reading. So I am available for tarot and oracle readings, as well as distance Reiki sessions. So I will leave the price list below in the description box, as well as where you can find me and message me at. For those of you that are unfamiliar with Reiki, Reiki is just an energetic healing. So it will clear out your chakras, it will restore your chakras and just bring them into a balance. So if you're ungrounded or you don't feel stable in life, it will help to stabilize you. If you have a lot of penetrating thoughts or just a cloudy mind, it can clear and balance that. It's very subtle energy being distance Reiki. In-person Reiki is definitely more hands-on, but distance Reiki is a little bit more subtle, so it's not as overwhelming, I would say, especially for people that haven't experienced Reiki before. But I am available for that as well. So be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I hope the Divine Feminine has a gorgeous week ahead of themselves. Remember to just chill out and let go. Let this energy dissipate, because you've got this. You are the Queen of Wands at the end of the day. You know, you've got this. So I hope you guys have a beautiful week. Bye, guys.